Man always being curious about that exist all around. The reason behind every revolution is either scientific or philosophical curiosity. The curiosity about the existence of the God, life beyond the earth, the curiosity to know about the origin of the God and humankind makes human different from other species. Science always has been taking hypothesis from philosophy because first human thing or make assumptions or create imaginations. Then he tries to prove it or try to solve it. This proving part or solving part of the human curiosity is called science. Science is a consequence of men's curiosity to know about this universe, to know about human evolution, and to prove the existence. The Grand Design. This book is written by Stephen Hawking and Leonard Mlodinow. And in this book, authors tells us about some tribes of America and Africa and their different opinions about the origin of the universe and origin of the humankind. You are going to be very surprised to know about what they think about it. In this video, we also talk about what Hindu philosophy and Christian philosophy and science talk about origin of universe and mankind. According to Basongo tribe of Central Africa, the sun, humans, and all kind of animals was vomited by their god Bumba. Yes, you heard it right. According to Basongo tribe of Central African origin of the human being is just vomit of their god. According to Mayans of America and Mexico, their god created human because he was unhappy, because no one was there to praise him. God was unhappy because he created the whole universe, but no one was there to praise him. He tried many times to create humans. First, he tried from mud, but they only talked nonsense, so he dissolved them. Second, he tried from wood, but they escaped to forests. Nowadays, we know them as monkeys. At last, he tried to create humans from white and yellow corn. Yes, you heard it right. He tried to create humans from white and yellow corn. Now let's understand the philosophy of Christians regarding the creation or evolution of the universe. The biblical account of creation, as described in the book of Genesis in the Bible, presents the 6 days in which God created the universe. It is important to note that the interpretation of these days varies among different religious and theological perspectives. Here is a general summary of each day. Day 1, light and darkness. God said, "Let there be light," and there was light. He separated the light from the darkness, calling the light day and the darkness night. This marks the creation of the basic distinction between light and darkness. Day 2, sky and sea. God created an expanse, called the sky, to separate the waters below from the waters above. This creation established the distinction between the atmosphere and the oceans. Day 3, land, plants, and seas. God gathered the waters together, creating the seas, and dry land emerged. He then commanded the earth to bring forth vegetation, plants, trees, and fruits of various kinds. Day 4, sun, moon, and stars. God created the sun, moon, and stars to govern the day and night, to mark seasons, and to serve as signs for the passage of time. This day established the celestial bodies that would provide light and govern the earth's cycles. Day 5, birds and sea creatures. God commanded the waters to bring forth various sea creatures, including fish and other marine life. He also created birds to fill the sky and soar above the earth. Day 6, land animals and humans. God created land animals, including livestock, wild animals, and creatures that crawl on the ground. Then God said, "Let us make mankind in our image, in our likeness." So God created humans, Adam and Eve, giving them dominion over all other living creatures. According to the biblical narrative, God completed the creation of the universe in 6 days and rested on the 7th day, which is commonly known as the Sabbath. The Sabbath is considered a day of rest and reflection in many religious traditions. It is important to recognize that interpretations of these creation days may vary, as different religious and scientific perspectives offer alternative explanations for the origin of the universe. To explain the basic story of the creation of this world and human existence from the point of view of Buddhism, the following points are briefly explained. Concept of creation. According to the concept of creation of the world in Buddhism, there is no divine or God that creates it. The creation of the universe is due to worldly causes and the actions of each living being. Karma and reincarnation. Buddhism holds that humans are reborn on the basis of their deeds in terms of infinite rebirths. Living beings have an imperishable soul, which is born and dies on the basis of deeds. Attainment of nirvana. The highest goal in Buddhism is nirvana, which is said to be the attainment of mukti or moksha. In nirvana, one is freed from ignorance, tribulation, bondage of karma, and sorrow, and attains truth, peace, bliss, and friendship. Meaning of Parbrahm. Parbrahm is a Sanskrit term meaning supreme Brahm or ultimate reality. Advaita philosophy. Ramanujacharya presented the concept of Parbrahm as the philosophy of Advaita Vishishtadvaita, a non-dualistic school of thought. Nature of God. According to the concept of Parbrahm, God exists in both manifest, saguna, and unmanifest, nirguna forms. They are particularly manifested through the avatars of Lord Vishnu. Path of devotion. Ramanujacharya states that the path to attaining Parbrahm is through the path of devotion, bhakti. Through devotion, individuals can reach Parbrahm and experience union with the divine. Infinite compassion. According to the concept of Parbrahm, God possesses infinite compassion, karunya. They love and protect all beings and are ever ready to shower their grace upon them. The philosophy of Hindu religion regarding the creation of the universe and the origin of human beings can be explained in simple terms as follows. Brahm and Trimurti. Hinduism believes that Brahman, the ultimate reality or supreme cosmic power, is responsible for the creation of the universe. The Trimurti, consisting of Brahma, Vishnu, and Shiva, represents the roles of creation, preservation, and destruction respectively. Cycle of creation. Hinduism views creation as an eternal cycle. Brahma creates the universe, Vishnu sustains it, and Shiva eventually dissolves it. This cycle continues endlessly. Ages of yugas. Hinduism acknowledges the concept of cosmic ages or yugas. Each yuga is considered to be a day and night of Brahma. The yugas include Satya Yuga, Age of Truth, Treta Yuga, Dvapara Yuga, and Kali Yuga, which is the present age. 4. Purushartha and cycle of birth. Hinduism emphasizes the significance of Purushartha, which means striving or effort. It is believed that through personal effort, individuals can break free from the cycle of birth and death, samsara. 5. Concept of Atman. Hinduism associates the concept of Atman, individual soul, with the cycle of birth and death. It is believed that Atma seeks liberation from the cycle of samsara by realizing its true nature, which is interconnected with the universal soul, Brahman. These points provide a simplified explanation of the philosophy of Hinduism regarding the creation of the universe and the origin of human beings. Cause and destiny. Buddhism has a concept of destiny, according to which our future is determined by our actions. If we do good deeds, our future will be happy. Good and bad deeds affect our future. The ignorance of the world. According to Buddhism, the cause of suffering in the world is our ignorance. We get stuck in our power, selfishness, and ego, which makes us unhappy and dissatisfied. The theory of the Big Bang was developed by multiple scientists over several decades. The foundational ideas were proposed by a Belgian priest and physicist named Georges Lemaitre in the 1920s. Lemaitre's work involved solving Einstein's equations of general relativity to describe the universe's expansion from an extremely hot, dense state. However, the term Big Bang was actually coined by the British astrophysicist Fred Hoyle in a radio broadcast in 1949. Hoyle was a proponent of an alternative theory known as the steady-state theory, which posited that the universe had no beginning and maintained a constant density as new matter was continuously created. Despite his opposition to the Big Bang theory, Hoyle's use of the term helped popularize it. The Big Bang theory gained further support through the work of other scientists, such as Arno Penzias and Robert Wilson, who discovered the cosmic microwave background radiation in 1964. This discovery provided strong evidence in favor of the Big Bang theory and helped solidify it as the prevailing explanation for the origin and evolution of the universe. In conclusion, the exploration of various religious beliefs and scientific theories regarding the origin of the universe and human existence is a testament to humanity's quest for understanding. From the ancient creation myths to the modern scientific theories like the Big Bang, these diverse perspectives offer glimpses into our shared fascination with the cosmos. While religions provide spiritual and moral guidance, scientific theories like evolution and cosmology offer rational explanations based on empirical evidence. The interplay between faith and reason fuels intellectual curiosity and reminds us of the beauty and complexity of our existence. Ultimately, the search for truth is an ongoing journey that enriches our understanding of ourselves and the vast universe we inhabit.